and we're extremely excited to start finally competing in this important competition. The people here in Honduras have treated us very, very well. And we're focusing in this difficult match that we got against Marathon, which we have seen a lot of reports. We have done a lot of scouting, and we know that it's going to be a difficult game. So we'll have now one more practice session and then ready to be able to perform tomorrow.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Just a couple questions really quick. The first one is just when in studying CD Marathon, what's kind of the thing that stands out as something that, your team has to be prepared for, something that you have to keep an eye on going into the match? And then the second thing is I noticed that you've decided that for the Honduran runner, you've decided to get rid of the beard. What went into the decision to finally shave off the beard you've been working on this off season?
So I start with the second question. I had all planned for this time as soon as we were ready to travel to Honduras to be able to take the beer out, and now we are ready to compete. So especially here in the heat, is better not to have beer. So that's part of the past. So the other question is we have look a lot of matches from Marathon. Marathon has a very unique way of playing. They believe in their system. They want to be pragmatic. They like to play very direct, and they do it with purpose. So it's going to be a difficult match. We need to make sure that we concentrate in those details that in the way they play. We have done a lot of work to make sure that we prepare for those things. And we expect a very difficult match, in difficult conditions here with the heat, with it's been raining a lot as well. So the field is going to be wet. So we expect a big challenge against Marathon.
Gio, nice to speak with you. I'll get this out of the way nice and early, as I'm sure you'd expect to be asked. Any update on Sebastian Blanco's status?
Yeah, Seba is getting closer and closer. He's now joining training, and he's very soon we'll see him back in the team playing matches. So he's getting I think very, very soon we'll see him there.
To quickly follow up, does this mean that he's out tomorrow?
Possibly he will be out tomorrow.
So what are your expectations? I mean, last we've seen that the U.S. team, the MLS teams have done quite well all the way to the final rounds, to this Concacaf champions. What are your expectations for the team on this first round?
I really believe that all the MLS teams that are competing this year, and year by year, more and more, we feel that we're getting closer and closer to try to win this tournament, which is for us a very important tournament, a tournament in which we want to represent our league in the United States in the best possible way, and we want to represent Concacaf as well. Furthermore, so we saw last year with LAFC that came very close to win the championship. So I'm sure all the MLS team have the same focus on this tournament and trying to go all the way. But the important part is we have to to look one game at a time, especially this first match that we have to play for all of the MLS teams is going to be for sure a very difficult one, regardless to whatever we have to go to. I think the first leg is always a complicated one. And then after that, we'll concentrate, for what we have to do in Portland. We're not thinking about the game in Portland. We're only thinking about this match and to try to get the best result possible. We have a game plan, and we know that it's going to be a difficult match.